Imagine finding a penny worth over $1 million in your pocket change. Sounds like a dream, right? Well, today we're diving into the fascinating world of rare pennies, including the elusive 1998 no-mint Mark Lincoln penny and other extraordinary finds that have fetched jaw-dropping prices at auctions. You might be thinking, a penny is just a penny. But hold on to your hats, because some of these little copper coins are worth more than their weight in gold, literally. In this video, we'll explore what makes certain pennies so valuable, how to identify them, and share some entertaining stories along the way. So, if you've ever wondered whether that jar of pennies collecting dust could be your ticket to fortune, you're in the right place. Let's start with the 1998 Lincoln penny without a mint mark, produced at the Philadelphia Mint. With over 5 billion minted, it's as common as finding a cat video on the internet. In circulated condition, it's worth 1 cent. But don't let that discourage you. Uncirculated versions, those shiny specimens that look fresh off the press, can fetch between 10 to 30 cents. Not exactly retirement money, but it's a start. Now, here's where it gets interesting. In 2020, a pristine 1998 no-mint mark penny graded MS69RD, that's near perfection in coin lingo, sold for an astonishing $5,800. So, while most 1998 pennies won't buy you more than a gumball, finding one in exceptional condition could be like hitting the mini jackpot. But wait, there's more. Some 1998 pennies have a special feature known as the wide AM variety. On these coins, the letters A and M in America on the reverse side are spaced wider apart than usual. This minting mishap was intended for proof coins but accidentally appeared on some business strikes. Spotting a wide AM can be tricky without a magnifying glass, but it's worth the effort. These errors can value around $10 in circulated condition and up to $25 or more if uncirculated. The record sale? A cool $940 for a top-graded example. So, grab your pocket change and start inspecting those pennies. You might just find a hidden treasure. Now, let's talk big money. While the 1998 penny is intriguing, some pennies have sold for mind-boggling amounts. Take the 1943 Lincoln penny, for example. Due to a wartime error, a few were struck in bronze instead of the standard steel. One of these rare coins sold for a whopping $1.7 million in 2010. That's right, a penny sold for more than a luxury home. Another notable mention is the 1958 double-die obverse penny. This coin features a noticeable doubling of the letters on the front. In January 2023, one of these rarities fetched over $1.1 million at auction. So, yes, a humble penny can indeed make you a millionaire. Entrepreneur, let me share a little story. A few years back, I was rummaging through my grandfather's old coin collection. Amidst the usual suspects, I found a peculiar-looking penny. After some research and a visit to a local coin appraiser, I discovered it was a 1972 double-die obverse penny. While it didn't make me a millionaire, selling it added a nice boost to my vacation fund. The moral of the story? Always check your change and old collections. You never know what treasures await. So, the next time you dismiss that jingling pocket change, remember, some pennies are worth more than meets the eye. Whether it's a 1998 wide AM variety or a rare minting error from decades past, these coins can be valuable both monetarily and historically. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the world of valuable pennies, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell. Join our community for more tips, stories, and insights into coins worth money. Who knows? Your next big find could be hiding in plain sight. Hey there, coin enthusiasts. Imagine this. You're sifting through your pocket change and stumble upon a humble 1991 Lincoln penny. Could this be your ticket to $1 million payday? Let's dive into the world of this unassuming coin and uncover its true value. First off, let's get to know our penny. The 1991 Lincoln cent, minted without a mint mark, hails from the Philadelphia Mint. Composed of 99.2% zinc and a mere 0.8% copper, it tips the scales at 2.5 grams. With over 5 billion of these coins produced, they're about as common as finding a paperclip in a junk drawer. Now, before you start planning your retirement around this penny, let's set the record straight. Most 1991 pennies jingling in your pocket are worth 1 cent. Even in uncirculated, mint-condition glory, they might fetch around 30 cents. Not exactly the windfall we dream of. While the 1991 penny might not fund your dream vacation, the coin world is full of surprises. Some pennies have fetched jaw-dropping sums due to unique errors or rare features. For instance, 1943 copper Lincoln penny. During World War II, pennies were supposed to be made of steel to conserve copper. However, a few were mistakenly struck in copper. One of these rare beauties sold for a whopping $1.7 million in 2019. This coin features a noticeable doubling in the inscriptions, making it a collector's dream. One such penny fetched $126,500 at auction. Let me share a little story. A few years back, I was helping my grandmother clean out her attic. Amidst the dusty boxes, we found an old coin collection belonging to my late grandfather. Tucked away was a 1955 double-die Lincoln penny. After getting it appraised, we discovered it was worth several $1,000s. It was a delightful surprise and a testament to the hidden treasures that might be lurking in our homes. While your 1991 penny might not make you a millionaire, it's a reminder of the thrill of the hunt. Always keep an eye out for those rare coins and minting errors. Who knows? The next time you check your change, you might just strike gold. If you're as fascinated by coin collecting as we are, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Join our community for more tips, stories, and strategies on discovering coins worth money. Ever wondered if that humble penny jingling in your pocket could be worth a fortune? Well, today we're diving deep into the world of the 1987 Lincoln penny, specifically the ones without a mint mark. Spoiler alert, while most are worth just a cent, some rare finds have fetched up to $870 at auction. So, grab your magnifying glasses and let's embark on this numismatic adventure together. You're sifting through your loose change, and you stumble upon a 1987 penny. No mint mark. Could it be a hidden treasure? While tales of million-dollar pennies make for great headlines, the reality is a bit more grounded. But don't fret. There's still plenty of excitement and potential value to uncover in these coins. First things first, let's decode what no mint mark means. In 1987, the Philadelphia Mint produced over 4.6 billion pennies, and they didn't stamp them with a mint mark. So, if your 1987 penny lacks a mint mark, it's from Philly. Common? Yes. Worth $1 million? Not quite. But there's more to the story. While circulated 1987 pennies are typically worth their face value, uncirculated or high-grade specimens can be more valuable. These coins haven't been used in everyday transactions and retain their original luster. They can fetch between 10 to 30 cents, depending on their condition. The creme de la creme of 1987 pennies have received high grades from professional coin grading services. In fact, the most valuable 1987 penny without a mint mark was graded MS69RD, just one notch below perfect, and sold at auction in 2022 for a whopping $870. Now, here's where things get really interesting. Error coins, those with minting mistakes, are the darlings of the coin collecting world. Some errors to watch for include: if the design isn't perfectly centered, you might have a winner. These are raised lines or blobs resulting from a cracked die. Double dies. This error results in a doubled image and can be quite valuable. Collectors are willing to pay a premium for these rarities, so keep your eyes peeled. Let me share a little story. A few years back, I was helping my grandmother clean out her attic when we stumbled upon a dusty jar filled with old coins. Among them was a pristine 1987 penny without a mint mark. My heart raced with the thought of a hidden fortune. After some research and a trip to a local coin appraiser, I learned it was worth about 25 cents. Not exactly early retirement money, but the experience ignited my passion for coin collecting. Every coin has a story, and the thrill of the hunt is priceless. So, while your 1987 no mint mark penny might not make you a millionaire, it's a fascinating piece of history. And who knows? With a keen eye, you might just find that rare error coin worth a tidy sum. Remember, the joy of collecting isn't just in the value, but in the stories and history each coin carries. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the world of pennies and want to uncover more coin treasures, hit that subscribe button. Join our community of coin enthusiasts, and let's explore the rich tapestry of currency together. Hey there, fellow treasure hunters. Imagine this. You're sifting through your pocket change, and suddenly, you spot a humble 1994 Lincoln penny. You might think, just another cent for the jar. But what if I told you that this tiny coin could be worth up to $13,000? Intrigued? Let's dive into the fascinating world of the 1994 no mint mark Abraham Lincoln penny and uncover its hidden value. Introduction coins are more than just currency. They're miniature time capsules, each with its own story. And sometimes, These stories come with a hefty price tag. Today, we're zooming in on the 1994 Lincoln penny, specifically those without a mint mark. We'll explore what makes these coins special, how to identify valuable ones, and share some entertaining anecdotes along the way. First things first, let's get acquainted with our coin. The 1994 Lincoln penny features the familiar profile of President Abraham Lincoln on the obverse, that's the front, with the inscriptions "In God We Trust, Liberty," in the year 1994. Flip it over, and you'll see the Lincoln Memorial, along with "United States of America," "E Pluribus Unum," and 1 cent. Now, about that mint mark, or the lack thereof. In 1994, the U.S. Mint produced pennies at 3 locations. LD mint mark, over 7.1 billion coins, S mint mark, over 3.2 million proof coins. Our focus is on the Philadelphia pennies, which, as tradition holds, don't bear a mint mark. You might be wondering, with billions of these pennies minted, why would any be valuable? Great question. The value of a coin hinges on several factors. Coins in pristine, uncirculated condition are worth more. Think of it like finding a vintage comic book without any creases or coffee stains. Errors, mistakes during the minting process can produce unique coins. Collectors love these quirks, much like how stamp collectors covet misprints. The coin collecting community's interest can drive up prices. It's similar to how certain toys become hot commodities during the holidays. For the 1994 no mint mark penny, coins that are in exceptional condition or exhibit rare errors can fetch a pretty penny, pun intended. Let's talk numbers. While most 1994 pennies jingling in your pocket are worth their face value, some have made headlines. In 2013, a 1994 no mint mark penny graded MS68RD, that's near perfect condition, sold $4.646. According to the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, a well-preserved 1994 Lincoln penny without a mint mark could be worth up to $13,000. These figures highlight the potential hidden in everyday change. So, before you toss that penny aside, give it a closer look. Ensure there's no mint mark under the year. If there is, it's from Denver, D, or San Francisco, S. Look for sharp details, a lustrous shine, and minimal wear. The fewer the scratches, the better. Keep an eye out for anomalies like doubling of images or letters, known as double die, off-center strikes, or other irregularities. If you think you've struck gold, or copper, in this case, consider having the coin graded by a professional service. They'll assess its condition and authenticity, which can significantly impact its value. Let me share a little story. A few years back, I was cleaning out my car and found a penny wedged between the seats. It was a 1994 no mint mark penny, and it looked unusually pristine. My curiosity piqued. I did some research and realized it might be special. After getting it graded, it turned out to be in near-perfect condition and fetched a handsome sum at auction. Who knew that a forgotten coin could lead to such a windfall? The next time you come across a 1994 Lincoln penny, don't just toss it into the coin jar. Give it a second look. You might be holding on to a miniature treasure. Coins like these remind us that sometimes, the most ordinary objects can have extraordinary stories and value. If you enjoyed this deep dive into coin collecting and want to uncover more hidden gems in your pocket change, hit that subscribe button. Join our community of coin enthusiasts, and let's discover the treasures that await in our everyday lives. Ever dreamt of finding a penny worth a whopping $1.4 million? Well, before you start emptying your piggy banks, let's dive into the fascinating world of the 1949 wheat penny with no mint mark. Spoiler alert, while it's a charming piece of history, it might not fund your next vacation to the Bahamas. But stick around. We've got some entertaining tales, valuable insights, and a personal story that might just make you see your loose change in a whole new light. It's 1949. The war is over, the baby boom is in full swing, and the U.S. Mint in Philadelphia is churning out pennies like there's no tomorrow, over 217 million of them, to be exact. These coins, known as Lincoln wheat pennies, feature the familiar profile of Honest Abe on the front and 2 stalks of wheat on the back, symbolizing prosperity and growth. The absence of a mint mark indicates they were minted in Philadelphia, the birthplace of American coinage. What's in your pocket? The value of a 1949 no mint mark penny. Now, let's get to the burning question. Is your 1949 penny the golden ticket to a millionaire's lifestyle? In most cases, not quite. If your penny has been around the block a few times, maybe it bought a soda in the 50s or was part of a paper route collection, it's typically worth between 3 to 20 cents. Not exactly retirement money, but more than its face value. Now, if you've got a penny that looks as fresh as the day it was minted, with no signs of wear and a brilliant luster, you're in better territory. Such coins can fetch between $1.22 to $3.54 or more, depending on their pristine condition. Rumors and myths abound in the coin collecting community, and the tale of a 1949 penny fetching $1.4 million is one of them. While certain pennies, like the 1943 copper penny, have sold for over $1 million due to their rarity and unique history, the 1949 no-mint mark penny doesn't share the same fate. However, special mint errors can increase a coin's value. Some 1949 San Francisco Mint pennies exhibit a double die error, where the design appears twice slightly offset. These can be worth more, especially in uncirculated condition. The 1949 Denver Mint pennies sometimes have a repunched D mint mark, adding a bit of intrigue and value to the coin. But even with these errors, we're talking values in the hundreds, not millions. Let me share a little story. A few years back, I was working at a cozy cafe, and part of my job was counting the tips at the end of the day. One evening, amidst the nickels and dimes, I spotted a shiny penny that looked out of place. It was a 1949 wheat penny with no mint mark, and it sparked my curiosity. I took it to a local coin dealer, heart racing with the fantasy of a hidden fortune. The dealer examined it, smiled, and said, "Well, it's not going to buy you a yacht, but it's a nice piece worth about $1." I couldn't help but laugh. That penny became a cherished keepsake, a reminder that while not all that glitters is gold, the stories and history behind each coin are priceless. So, while your 1949 no-mint mark penny might not make you a millionaire, it's a delightful piece of history and a testament to the rich tapestry of American coinage. Who knows? The next coin you find might be the rare gem collector's dream about. If you enjoyed this deep dive into coin collecting and want to uncover more treasures hiding in plain sight, hit that subscribe button. Join our community of enthusiasts, and let's explore the fascinating world of coins together. Remember, every coin has a story, and who knows? Your next find might just be legendary. Hey there, coin enthusiasts. Imagine this. You're sifting through your pocket change, and suddenly, you spot a penny that's worth a whopping $1.5 million. Sounds like a dream, right? Well, before you start planning your retirement, let's dive into the world of the 1988 no-mint mark Abraham Lincoln penny and uncover the truth behind its value. First things first, the 1988 penny without a mint mark was produced at the Philadelphia Mint. In that year alone, over 6 billion of these pennies were minted. That's right, billion with a B. With such a high production number, these coins are as common as finding a paperclip in an office drawer. In circulated condition, they're typically worth their face value, 1 cent. Even in uncirculated condition, they might fetch between 10 to 30 cents. So, where's this million-dollar penny hiding? You might have heard rumors swirling around about a 1988 penny selling for $1.5 million. Let's set the record straight. As of now, there's no verified sale of any 1988 penny reaching that astronomical figure. The highest recorded sale for a 1988 no-mint mark penny was $7,040 in May 2021, and that was for a coin graded at MS69RD, which is nearly perfect. So, while $7,000 is impressive for a penny, it's a far cry from $1.5 million. Unique mistakes during the minting process can make a coin rare and desirable. For instance, a 1988 penny struck on a dime planchet, resulting in a thinner, silver-colored penny, can be worth around $1,000. Coins that have been preserved in pristine condition without any wear and tear are graded higher and can fetch premium prices. The grading scale goes up to MS70, which denotes a perfect coin. Certain design anomalies or transitional errors can make a coin stand out. For example, some 1988 pennies were mistakenly struck with the reverse design intended for 1989, known as the 1988 reverse of 1989 variety. Let me share a little story. A few years back, I inherited a jar of old coins from my grandmother. Among them was a crisp $5 bill with a peculiar misprint. Intrigued, I did some research and discovered that certain misprinted bills could be worth a fortune. My excitement skyrocketed when I found out that some collectors were willing to pay up to $400,000 for rare misprints. While I didn't strike it rich with that particular bill, the thrill of the hunt ignited my passion for coin collecting. It just goes to show that sometimes the real treasure is the journey itself. While the idea of stumbling upon $1 million penny is exhilarating, it's essential to approach such claims with a healthy dose of skepticism. The 1988 no-mint Mark Lincoln penny is generally common and holds modest value unless it's an error coin or in exceptional condition. So, keep checking your change. You never know what treasures might be hiding in plain sight. And if you're eager to learn more about coin collecting, rare finds, and the stories behind them, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Join our community of enthusiasts, and let's embark on this numismatic adventure together. Hey there, coin enthusiasts! Imagine this. You're sifting through your pocket change and stumble upon a humble 1986 Lincoln penny. You think it's just a cent, right? But what if I told you that some of these pennies could be worth a fortune? Intrigued? Let's dive into the fascinating world of the 1986 no-mint Mark Lincoln penny and uncover what makes certain coins so valuable. Before we embark on this numismatic adventure, let me share a quick story. A few years ago, I was at a local flea market when I noticed an old jar filled with pennies. The seller offered it for a mere $5. Feeling nostalgic, I bought it, hoping to find a rare gem. While I didn't strike gold that day, it sparked my passion for coin collecting and the thrill of the hunt. Now, back to our 1986 penny. At first glance, it seems like any other coin. But as with many things in life, the devil is in the details. The 1986 Lincoln penny features the familiar profile of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse. These coins were minted in Philadelphia, no mint mark, and Denver, marked with a D. The Philadelphia Mint produced a whopping 4,491,395,493 pennies that year. In 1982, the U.S. Mint transitioned from 95% copper pennies to a copper-plated zinc composition due to rising copper prices. By 1986, all pennies were made of 97.5% zinc and 2.5% copper, weighing 2.5 grams. Given the massive production numbers, most 1986 pennies are incredibly common and typically worth their face value. However, certain factors can elevate their value. Coin collectors, or numismatists, are always on the lookout for errors, mistakes made during the minting process, that can make a coin rare and valuable. These occur when the coin isn't properly aligned during striking, resulting in a portion of the design being missing. Such errors can increase a coin's value significantly. eBay.com imperfections in the die can cause raised lines or blobs on the coin's surface. Depending on their size and location, these can be of interest to collectors. This error results from a misalignment during the die creation process, causing a doubling effect on parts of the coin's design. While not commonly reported for the 1986 penny, it's always worth inspecting your coins closely. You might have heard rumors about a 1986 penny without a mint mark selling for $1.6 million. Let's address this head-on. There are no verified reports of any 1986 penny fetching such a staggering amount. While certain error coins can be valuable, claims of million-dollar sales are often exaggerated or based on misinformation. These are typically worth face value. Depending on the grade, these can be worth slightly more. For instance, a coin in MS-65 condition might fetch a modest premium. The value varies based on the type and severity of the error. Some off-center strikes or coins with significant die cracks have been listed for prices ranging from $45 to several $100s. eBay.com always keep an eye out for coins with anomalies. Familiarize yourself with common errors and varieties. If you believe you found a rare coin, consider getting it appraised by a professional. While the 1986 no-mint Mark Lincoln penny is generally common, certain errors can make them valuable to collectors. So, next time you're sorting through your spare change, take a closer look. You might just find a hidden treasure. If you enjoyed this deep dive into coin collecting and want to learn more about identifying valuable coins, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. Share your coin discoveries in the comments below. We'd love to hear your stories. Hey there, coin enthusiasts and curious minds. Ever wondered if that humble penny jingling in your pocket could be worth a fortune? Well, today we're diving deep into the world of the 2016 no-mint Mark Abraham Lincoln penny. Spoiler alert, while most are worth just a cent, some rare finds have fetched jaw-dropping amounts at auctions. So, grab your magnifying glasses and let's embark on this numismatic adventure together. You're sifting through your loose change, and amidst the nickels and dimes, a shiny 2016 penny catches your eye. Could this be the ticket to $1 million payday? Let's unravel the mystery behind this coin and discover what makes certain pennies so valuable. In 2016, the U.S. Mint in Philadelphia produced over 4.6 billion Lincoln pennies, each bearing the iconic Union shield on the reverse side. Silveracyclers.com. These coins, composed of 97.5% zinc and 2.5% copper, are ubiquitous in our daily transactions. But what sets apart the ordinary from the extraordinary? A penny without a mint mark indicates it was minted in Philadelphia. While this is standard for many coins, it's essential to understand that a missing mint mark doesn't inherently increase a coin's value. However, certain errors or unique features can make specific coins stand out. Pennies selling for millions abound. It's crucial to approach such stories with a discerning eye. The most expensive Lincoln penny ever sold at auction fetched a staggering amount, but it wasn't a 2016 penny. High-value sales typically involve older coins with unique errors or historical significance. This occurs when the coin is struck twice, resulting in overlapping images. Such errors can be worth anywhere from $25 to $50 or more, depending on the prominence of the doubling. If the coin's design is not properly centered, it can lead to off-center strikes. The value of these errors depends on the degree of the off-center strike and can range from $5 to over $100. Named for a die crack that appears between the B and E in Liberty, resembling a capital I. These can fetch between $5 and $15. Coins.thefunnymessguide.com. Let me share a little story. A few years back, I became intrigued by the idea of finding rare coins in everyday change. One evening, armed with a magnifying glass and a sense of adventure, I decided to inspect a jar of pennies I'd been collecting. Hours flew by as I examined each coin, my excitement growing with every unique find. While I didn't stumble upon a $1 million penny, I did discover a 1995 double-die penny worth about $50. Not a fortune, but the thrill of the hunt was priceless. It just goes to show, treasure might be hiding in plain sight. So, the next time you come across a 2016 no mint mark penny, take a closer look. While it's unlikely to make you a millionaire, certain errors can make it a valuable addition to your collection. Remember, coin collecting is as much about the joy of discovery as it is about potential profit. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the world of pennies and want to uncover more coin treasures, hit that subscribe button. Join our community of coin enthusiasts, and let's explore the fascinating stories behind the coins in our pockets together.